Okay, here's question 5 on the calculator paper. Let's read the question carefully. Here is a square and a trapezium. Write down this. So there's the square at the top, and the trapezium is down below. This is this trapezium. It has two parallel sides. It's a four-sided shape, and the square, all four sides are equal. Write down the size of each angle of the square. Write down the size of each angle of the square. This is a fact that you do need to know. In a square, all the angles are right angles. In other words, all the angles are 90 degrees. So that's an easy way to get that mark. Part B, mark with the letter O an obtuse angle. Alright, so the different types of angles are obtuse, reflex, acute. Right, they want you to identify an obtuse angle. Now, an acute angle is from 0 to 90 degrees. Yeah, and that sort of looks like so. An obtuse angle is 90 to 180 degrees, and that's something looking like that. And a reflex angle, I often say it looks like the Pac-Man symbol. It's bigger than 180 and less than 360. So that angle out there is a reflex angle. So you need to look into the shape and identify a mark with the letter O, an obtuse angle. So looking here, that angle there is an obtuse angle. It's bigger than 90 and it's less than 180. It's less than a straight line. So that angle there is obtuse. In part C, it says find two lines that are perpendicular. Now, perpendicular means that they are right angles to each other. Mark each lines with the letter P. So I need to put the letter P on top of two lines, right, which are coming together at right angles. Now, there are quite a few. So right angles means 90 degrees. Perpendicular means two lines which are at 90 degrees to each other. Now, that there is 90 degrees. That angle there, in fact, all four angles in the square are 90 degrees. And there are two other angles, which are 90 degrees in there. So all those angles that I've put a dot by are 90 degrees. So I'm just going to put a P on that line and a P on that line. Right, mark each of these lines with the letter P. So those two lines, they're at right angles. I could put them in loads of other places, but those two lines form a right angle there, and they are perpendicular to each other. The key thing in this is knowing what that word perpendicular means. Make sure you do remember this. Perpendicular means they're at right angles to each other. Okay, 3 easy marks in this question. Make sure you do get them.